Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. My dear students, I am Dr. Shehzad. Today we will discuss about the first lecture of Introduction to Rural Development. As you know, I did PhD in Sustainable Agriculture Development from University of Tsukuba, Japan. So today we will discuss about Introduction to Rural Development. The main topics in Introduction to Rural Development are mentioned on your timeline, and you can find it from your timeline. The first topic is, what is development? Development is actually defined as the capacity of national economy to generate or sustain an annual increase in its GNP at rates of 5% to 7%. Development is actually a process of improvement and changes required for better living and existence in a society. From 1960s to 1970s, development was seen as economic phenomena and focused on structure of production and employment. Although people achieved rapid economic growth, but standard of living didn't change. So it means that development was seen as economic phenomena, and it was mostly focused on production and employment. But as people achieved rapid economic growth, and with the passage of time, the standard of life did not change at that time. Later on, Du Lessiers introduced different context, and he said that development was seen in the context of what is happening to poverty, what is happening to unemployment, what is happening to inequality. If all three things are declining, the country is said to be developing. When there is eradicating poverty, when there is eradicating unemployment, when there is eradicating inequality. By poverty, we mean to say that improvement is coming in the life standard of the people and their income level and their life standard and the availability of different resources to the people within that society. And by unemployment, we mean to say that people who do not find job within the society, but later on when the government and international community is working in that society, it improves the employment generation within their societies. So inequality is also one of the main thing in development. When declining in inequality, that job opportunities or any other opportunity would be equally distributed between men and women within that society. So it is called development for that country or society. According to Edgar Owens, 1987, he said, in addition to economic growth, development also includes political ideas. Political ideas are also one of the main key aspect of development, forms of the government and role of the people in society, which assert to combine political and economic theories. So in addition to economic growth, development also has political ideas and forms of government that where the role of people within the society are consensus and people should be asked about their problems within that society. World Development Report 1991 described that development means to improve the quality of life of the people in poor countries, whereas better quality of life includes when someone has uh, a better education system, better quality of health, freedom from servitude, self-esteem, better environment, less poverty, higher income, richer cultural life. All these things are the main factor for better life and life standard of the people within that society. And the World Development Report in 1991 mentioned about it that education is the main thing within their society. In order to have quality of education, to have quality health institution, to have freedom from substitute, and to provide self-esteem, means people live within the dignity within that society. If you mention some of the examples from the developed countries, people are living with dignity, and they have freedom of expression and freedom of rights. So environment also one of the main important source for the and right for the humanity within that society. So if you have clean and neat environment, you would have a healthy life. So less poverty means in order to decrease the poverty within that society, it is also very important. So development, according to the 1991 report, has the following factors which I discuss over here. So, next slide, we discuss about the development is a multidimensional process involving major changes in social structure, population attitude, national institution, acceleration of economic growth, reduction of inequality, eradication of poverty. So, when you have better social structure, when you have good attitude of the population, when your institutions are strong, when you have acceleration towards economic growth, when the reduction of inequality is happening within the society because equal opportunity are available for men and women, and when there is eradication of poverty within that society through different opportunities, so the society goes towards development, and it is a multi-dimensional processes involving major changes within that society. So, according to Todero 1981, development is not purely an economic phenomena but rather a multidimensional process involving reorganization and reorientation of the entire economic system. Todero also explained about it that development is not only an economic phenomena but it is a multidimensional process in order to provide uh, multiple structure and multiple institutions and make coordination within them to provide facilities to the people within that society and improve the life standard of the people in that society. So, according to Narvan University of Life Sciences, development claims at improving the livelihood, security, environment, well-being, quality of life of people, and it is most appropriately defining with the active participation of the people as well. So, again here, the Norwegian University of Life Sciences has defined that if people have good livelihood means to provide certain job opportunities or certain opportunities to the people in order to carry on their daily life problems. And security is also one of the peace and peaceful environment is also the main right of the human to provide within that society. Environment, good environment is also very important, and well-being again about the health of the people is very much important. So the quality of life of people, and it is most appropriate defining with the active participation of the people within the society. Amartya Sen is an Indian economist. He said that development study is best seen as an expansion of people's capabilities. So, in order to provide different skills and improve the capabilities of the people, they can earn for themselves. So, again, Amartya Sen has described about it that if you want your human capital to be active and to live with self-esteem and freedom from servitude, they must be provided with certain skills in order to earn for themselves, because if you provide someone with the money is much different than if you provide skill to that people. So in the next class we will discuss about development studies and how development studies is important in the developing countries. So inshallah, this lecture is based on the next week. Thank you so much for your kind cooperation.